Am I? Yeah.
There you go. That's the start. Welcome.
Oh.
Yeah, fuck it. Well, he didn't even sound check.
No, I know. That's what scared me.
God. No, I can see the little blips. We're cool.
That's good enough for me.
Yeah. Are we cool?
Yeah. I'm cool.
Yeah, I think we're cool. Sorry, I'm used to John's deep Chinese voice.
He's very well spoken. Well done, John. That was a great episode. It was a bit long. I started nodding off, but that was mainly the subject matter of being World of Warcraft. But it was, it was nice to hear someone with actual brains on the pod, as opposed to us two.
Well, I wouldn't go as far as brains. He's just fucking well spoken. I did say to him, I said, Ash said that you got a posh voice, and he was like, "No, I don't."
He fucking.
And I don't hear it personally.
Yeah, but you hear him all the time, don't you?
Yeah, all the fucking time. He was, funnily enough, I had to go at him yesterday because he's got no patience. So he's a very, very calm, lovely guy in person. Behind a screen, he is a cunt. He is proper. He has zero patience, and we won't talk about WoW, but it was obviously involved in that. Basically, the dungeon we were doing, the tank was brand new. I looked at their achievements, and they had like 50 points, which is like 1. So unless it was just some random person on a fucking random account, I don't know. But to the untrained eye, it's a brand new account, and obviously they didn't really know what they were doing. So rather than being helpful, John, as the healer who was having to basically pick up all the mess that the tank was leaving, "What are you doing? We never played before. Leave!" Just fucking flaming the poor cunt. And yeah, I had to explain to John that he's got no gaming patience whatsoever because he freaks out and kicks off constantly. You know, people with really bad road rage, like instantaneous road rage.
Your phone.
Yeah, that's fine. That's that. I wonder why he went silent. No, check Bilbo the bonsai. Still there?
What the fuck? What do you mean check it?
Check it.
For what? Like it's gone? Like it's just fucked
No,
off?
no. To water it.
It doesn't look in great shape, mate.
It's not doing great because it's winter, and
It doesn't look great. It looks like it's.
No, I pruned it at the wrong time. I pruned it just heading into winter because it had a lot of growth on it, but I've over pruned it. So trust me, I've been down this rodeo before. I've had this thing for like 5 years, 4 or 5 years. So I know it may look creepy.
Poor Bilbo.
No, think of it as a London plane.
Okay.
It's just been pollarded. That's what I've done.
I don't know.
I mean, a lot of the leaves have fallen off. It will come back. Trust me, we'll be sitting here. Earmark this. What's the fucking date? Earmark this for the 6th of February. You come back here on the 6th of June, or whatever Friday is in June. That thing will be flourishing. And if it's not there, I'll delete this bit.
It's not looking good, bruv.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Let it crack on.
Sorry, anyway, yeah.
I don't know what I was talking. Let's move on to something else.
Talking about John.
Cares.
I was disappointed because I was listening and you was like, "Oh yeah, the juicy stuff on the Patreon. You're gonna reveal all the group chat stuff," and then you never did.
What?
He's talking about the group chat and what goes on in the group chat or the Discord, all the mad stuff that you put in there. That was like
Who was?
You two. You were talking.
I don't remember talking about that.
Yeah, well, it was an hour and fucking 45 minutes long. I bet
Yeah,
you
I don't remember talking about that at all. We spoke about ghost stories and shit like that.
Oh
no?
yeah, that was it. Yeah, he was fucking. It got a bit dark for me. I was like, oh,
why?
God. Oh, because it's just like, I saw a light flicker and I went, ooh, like, fuck off. Do you know what I mean? Go, get a grip.
It was good.
No,
it was. You're just annoyed because you couldn't tell your fucking story. I guarantee you've got a couple.
I've got one. Yeah.
Exactly. There you go. Well, what if I went? No, I don't want to hear it. It's boring.
It is boring. That's why I ain't saying it.
Well, you're assuming that it's boring, but I bet it ain't.
Well, it's pretty. Shit.
Leave that for the Patreon.
More ghost stories available.
Fucking Ubisoft laid off all their people again. Prince of Persia remake is in dead in the water. Ashes of Creation is also seemingly dead in the water.
Is that Ubisoft?
No. I'm just talking about gaming industries losing all their fucking people. Bit mad. But it's okay because there's an Assassin's Creed crossover with The Division. So that solved that problem at Ubisoft.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Assassin's Creed skins in the Division 2. Woo! And then what is it I'm seeing about? They released an anniversary edition or something of the Division 1 with all of the DLCs, or it was the Division 2, I can't remember which one. And there's no upgrades to it whatsoever. It is literally just the base game and all of the additional content for what seems like the same price as if you were just buy it normally anyway.
That sounds great. That sounds fabulous.
What the fuck are they doing? I said in the Discord, because everyone was talking about Ubisoft, I wouldn't be surprised if in the next couple of years they're gone.
Oh, I fully agree. That reminds me, before I forget, did you know HBO Max are merging with Netflix?
Are they?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's really
cool. I knew I'd forget, that's why I jumped in.
There's some cool shit on HBO.
But it's going to push the Netflix price up.
Of course it is.
But it's only, I think it's only like £1 or something. But I think HBO, don't they do like Game of Thrones and fucking all that shit?
Yeah.
So I think that's worth it, because there's so much. Last of Us was on there. All the good shit's on HBO.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's not bad. I'm just fucking sick of prices being ramped up.
Well, I know. It's mad, isn't it?
But yeah, couple years, I reckon they're not here anymore.
Yeah, I had that realisation yesterday. I was laying there watching YouTube, and I was just like, I've crossed that threshold now where I definitely can't go back to ads. Like,
Sorry, this is a completely different conversation. I thought we was going to talk about Ubisoft, but I
but
forgot
it's the same. You're talking about subscription services and stuff, and it just popped in my head that I couldn't.
Remember that autism thing that we was talking
about?
Yeah. Yeah, I told you, mate. I've just come back from physio. The geezer showed me a video on YouTube of how to take my foot up, and an advert popped up for 50 seconds, and I went, NHS don't pay for fucking premium, no? And he was like, oh, have you got it? I went, yeah. And he was like, I've never used it. I said, I'm telling you. I was like, £20 a month. I've got my whole family on it. I was like, it's worth it all day long. And he was like, oh, I'll have to look into it. The amount of people that don't have YouTube Premium.
Yeah, because it just feels dirty.
Of course it does. Until you're doing it.
Yeah, but then it's not very well advertised, because I didn't know that you got that YouTube Music app and shit as well. Yeah. So like that changes everything.
Well, I think you get YouTube Music anyway, but it's obviously a shitter version without the premium.
Yeah, I don't know. Can you? You won't be able. You'll be like Spotify. You get free Spotify, but you can just shuffle shit. You can't actually like listen to albums. I don't understand the point of it.
Are you using YouTube Music more than Spotify now?
No, because I haven't. I got really excited one night and then just liked loads of songs, and then I need to remember what other songs are missing from Spotify that I wanted. Because I've never made a list, because I didn't think it was possible to get this technology. So yeah, Ubisoft, eh?
No, I want to talk about YouTube now quickly.
Oh, right.
So how are you enjoying
YouTubesoft.
The fucking adless?
It's great. That's what I'm saying. I don't think I could ever go back.
See what I mean?
The other day, I was just got out of bath or something. I walked in, Tommy had YouTube on, and an advert popped up, and I wasn't even looking. I was like, what the fuck is that? I was like, what's happened? Give me that control.
Yeah.
You've logged into the wrong profile.
Yeah.
Let's get that back on. Let's get back on premium.
Yeah.
We're not paupers, son.
Fuck that.
We laugh at people like that. We throw shit in buckets out window at them people. We're premium members. Always remember, Simba, we don't go to that dark area.
It's awful.
Yeah.
It really is awful.
Yeah, it is.
It's one of the few fucking subscriptions that I'll firmly stand by, and it's a problem. What's mad is that it's a problem that they created as fucking themselves, because they never used to have adverts.
Oh yeah, they create the problem and then sell the solution. It's
business
101.
What's worse is that the cunts that when you click on a website like a news bulletin or something game, any website, and then cookies pop up. I'm starting to see now that if you want to ignore the cookies, sometimes you have to pay for it. You have to pay for the privilege to ignore it. It's like $3.99. It popped up. It was a gaming thing from like The Guardian or some shit.
Yeah, it's always the news outlets.
Yeah, and it was like if you want to continue reading, pay £5.99.
Right,
no, get fucked. Yeah, get fucked. They ain't reading your article for a $5. No chance.
Yeah, no, it's good that YouTube. I actually listened on the way here. I had a YouTube D&D lore thing going on in the background, but I was just like, YouTube, click the hour-long video, lock my phone, put it in my pocket, Woo!
It's great, isn't it?
It's fucking great, mate. It's fucking it's game changing. It's an absolute game changer. I think it's just on par. I think Amazon Prime's a good deal as well. It's a good sub because you get the TV and you get the next day delivery.
Yeah.
And sometimes you get more discounts as well. So I think that's a good old deal. There's not many great subs out there. I think Netflix is a bit of a con. You just get the telly, didn't you? Do you know what I mean? But
yeah, I think Netflix used to be decent when there weren't that many.
it used to
others
be
knocking
fucking
around.
$5.99 a month.
Yeah,
now you're looking at like 17 quid and shit. So quite the price hike, isn't it?
It's a bit stupid. But yeah, Ubisoft, not good. Not good at all.
New game out today. I would buy it. I probably will buy it. Fuck. It's called Neo 3.
Oh yeah, Neo.
Yeah, I've been playing a demo of it. It's fucking 7 out of 10. Suck my balls. It's not. That's Steam review. IGN 9 out of 10, 4.5 review. Amazing game. Yeah, it's good, man. It's really fucking good. I love Neo 1, love Neo 2. I would never recommend someone like you play it because it's just too hard and you get too frustrated.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, but it's not like Elden Ring. Elden Ring is a different beast.
What, annoyed and frustrated like Remnant 2 that you didn't finish.
I got to the final
but
boss.
I did.
Yeah, but the trouble... Should we pause it?
Is that Jay?
Yeah.
Right. I don't know where we left. I don't know what we were talking about. What were we talking about?
Neo, probably.
Neo.
Yeah, it's too hard for you, I said. And you said, no, it's not. Elden Ring.
All I do is see it as a challenge, but I'm not interested in it whatsoever.
No, that's good, because but it's still a bit different now. They've changed the formula a little bit. It's more like open-y, worldy, but not. It's like open field, I think they're calling it. So keeps the little, the Neo formula, but it's, it's more open world now than it's not.
Is it a Souls-like?
Yeah. It was like one of the first iterations of Souls-like.
Oh, so I'd be sweet then.
No,
Absolute fucking...
Because you haven't played any Souls-like.
Trolloped
You just played Elden Ring.
Exactly. One of the hardest ones out there. Absolutely fucking...
Go play fucking Dark Souls 1. Do you know what it is, right? I think I've come to the conclusion...
Go on.
And I've nailed it, and no one can tell me any different, because it's fact. Because I know. Because I've done them all. The difficulty in games like Dark Souls 1... which is notoriously hard. It's not the difficulty of it, because it's hard, but I don't say it's no harder than Elden Ring.
Yeah.
The difficulty is every time you die...
You got to run all the way back.
You have to run for like 5 minutes. That's because you're just like, I can't be bothered to keep doing this.
And isn't it like when you're phasing through into a boss, you can still be attacked while you're
you can still get hit. And also like... You lose all your fucking potions because you're trying to run past enemies all the time as well to get to the fucking boss again. Whereas in like Elden Ring, get them states of Maria or whatever it is, and you can just walk back into the boss room. That's like, if that was in all the hard games, it'd make it more fun. Because the difficulty is not in the challenge. The difficulty is in the monotonous of having to keep doing the same thing over and over again.
I remember when we first started playing Elden Ring, and I remember you saying that the stakes of Marika.
That's it.
When you was like, fucking hell, like, we never used to get this. You didn't used to be able to fucking spawn right outside the boss. Because wasn't it even Bloodborne didn't have that?
No, that all of them haven't. That's the only one that's ever had like a... I think the checkpoints have gradually gotten closer and closer to the boss room.
Yeah.
But having them literally pretty much outside the boss gate is just a game changer. It's like... I'm playing... I've been playing a lot of Hades 2 on the Steam Deck. And I'm sure you're aware it's like a roguelike, so you fight all the way to the boss and blah, blah, blah. But the trouble is, and it's great, and there's two sides to the game, so I'm on the second half now, and I've managed to kill the fucking final boss on the first half of the game fucking loads of times. But initially, when you first get there, you get one crack at it, and if you die, you're like, I've learnt nothing. I've got to fucking fight tooth and nail for 40 minutes to try and get back. To that boss to learn more about him. So it's like the fun is in the roguelike challenge in that respect. But you're not... If I could just bang my head against that boss over and over again, eventually I'd get it down to a T. But saying that, Radahn was a cunt. So that's not strictly true.
Both times.
Yeah, both times. But more so the second. So I think the challenge is more the monotonous shit. Whereas I think Neo is kind of leaned towards...
Well, something I've just said is that it feels like the game wants you to win.
What does?
Neo 3.
Oh, mate, it's fucking hard, mate. The first boss in Neo that I fought, I got him down to like, you can't see, but the size of my penis health bar left.
Yeah, that's nice.
Which is like a centimetre.
Yeah, it's decent.
Yeah, I got him down to that, and I was like, sweet. And then I didn't even get him a quarter of the way down for the next 10 attempts. I was like, how have I
We've all been
almost
there.
fluked that?
Yeah.
And now it's the hardest thing I've ever dealt with. But then when I killed him, I got that, yes.
Yeah.
Because Neo's like, it's an amalgamation of Elden Ring / Souls-like plus Diablo. Because it has all the difficulty of a Souls-like game, but it also has the random loot of a Diablo game. So it's like a great combination.
It sounds cool.
It's very fucking good. You'd love it if you played it, but
I'm not in the mindset to
No,
play
you have
something
to
like
be
that,
in the mood. And also, I'm not really in the mood for it. I'm just getting a bit of FOMO, but I still need to finish Divinity, and I'm on the final section of that game now, so I have to push through with that, but too addicted to the Steam Deck. What I do is I put the Steam Deck on to warm me up for the PlayStation. Put that on, I have a couple of runs of Hades, couple of runs of Binding of Isaac, couple of runs of Nuclear Throne, and then I go and play Divinity. But 9 times out of 10, I get so hooked on Hades, I just can't turn it off. And I spend my entire night playing that. It's fucking sick. So yeah, I'm loving how much I've put into the Steam Deck. I must have put in fucking 200 hours in the last couple of months, whereas I didn't put that in its lifetime. Since
Steph's using my Steam Deck now.
It's the best thing ever, man. Do you hear the Steam machine has been delayed?
Oh, is it?
Well, I read that. I woke up to that article this morning, but it was just a headline. I think they're umming and ahhing about the price point and the RAM or something.
Yeah, because crypto and AI has fucked it all up for everyone. So it's now parts are way, way more expensive than they used to be. Let's have a look. So this is direct from Steam themselves. Before we dive, when will these be launching and how? When we announced these products in November, we planned on being able to share specific pricing and launch dates by now. This is directly from Steam. But the memory and storage shortages you've likely heard about across the industry have rapidly increased since then. The limited availability and growing prices on these critical components mean we must revisit our exact shipping schedule and pricing, especially around Steam Machine and Steam Frame. Our goal, once Steam Frame was the VR thing, I think that's what it was. Our goal of shipping all 3 products in the first half of the year has not changed, but we have to work to land on concrete pricing and launch dates that we can confidently announce, being mindful of how quickly the circumstances around both of those things can change. It's because of AI, because of how much computing power it takes, and you now have entire manufacturers who produce RAM selling solely to companies that develop AI.
I don't know. You're talking foreign to me. I don't even know what RAM is.
RAM's like let me get a fucking RAM.
I kind of know, but I don't really know. Do you know what I mean? I don't really understand.
Here we go. RAM explained for dummies.
Perfect.
Is your computer's, phone's, or tablet's short-term memory. It acts as a lightning-fast temporary workspace where the processor, the CPU, stores data for active immediate tasks like running apps, browser tabs, or games. More RAM allows for smoother multitasking, while less RAM causes lag. Right. It is volatile, meaning everything is erased when the device shuts down. So it's basically the thing that makes everything else run. So, yeah, the creating AI uses a lot of computing power, uses a lot of RAM. And because of that, the prices of RAM is through the fucking roof. I'm talking like, I won't go into the specific types of RAM, so we'll just bundle it all together. But you would say, let's say we'll pay 500 quid standard for this certain type of RAM. Well, it's now 1,500 because of the demand. Much in the same way as when the PS5 come out, they couldn't make enough for the demand. So anyone who had a PS5 could sell it for fucking 900 quid. It's supply and demand.
It's the same as the Steam Deck. When that first came out, no one could get one.
But the problem you've got now is that some companies, like I said a minute ago, that make RAM, some of them are only selling specifically to AI developers. So therefore, they're taking themselves away from the fucking consumer market of us peasants, because they know they're going to make more money selling directly to companies that make AI. Thus, any other company that sells RAM to everyone else, the price is going to fucking go up because there's less of it. So basically anything that involves fucking games and visual is going to get more expensive because of AI. That's why a lot of people in sort of our world really detest it, because number one, it makes people a lot lazier. It's a helpful tool, but I fear in the same way that Connor fears that a lot of people are just switching their brains off because they know they can just fucking ask AI to do most of their shit for it. I just did that NEBOSH exam. 100% I could have done the entire thing in AI if I wanted to, and that's an exam with a 40% pass rate. People don't pass that easily. It's my second time doing it. I know for a fact that I can rewrite AI so that it doesn't come up on a checker, and that I could have just fucking breezed through that. But I didn't, because what's the point in me having the fucking qualification if and when I get it? And that's the same thing for a lot of people that use AI. You see it with artwork, with fucking games themselves. People kicking off saying they won't play a game because it's got AI in it. Cutscenes, movies, fucking... You know how many lore videos I've seen? For WoW, Star Wars, Warhammer, and then you see in the description, AI created, and you go, right, it's bollocks then. It's bollocks. This isn't real. And then let alone the people that see videos where they look so real and they're convinced that it's real. Jay showed Jesus a video of someone being knocked out, and it looked so real until the geezer just carried on floating off into the sky. But for a point, Jesus was like, oh my God, he's been proper battered. No, it's fake. Like, what you're watching is fake.
But that's the danger, though, isn't it? Because you can show people real stuff and they think that's AI.
Yeah, it's AI.
That wouldn't happen. That's too far-fetched.
Yeah, the lines become very, very blurred. But going back to gaming, that's why you get shortages. That's why Steam's obviously having to delay certain things and revisit the price point. The difficulty of it is that everyone talks about this AI bubble. So we're currently in the bubble of how AI is and what it's doing in terms of RAM prices. But a lot of people sit there and say, well, that has to pop eventually. Because in this day and age, most markets rely on some form of computer. It's a big, big part of our world. So if you fuck with that, at some point, it's got to break down and crumble and then reset. So people say that this bubble that we're in will eventually pop and then reset itself and go back to normal. So the difficulty I'd imagine that Steam have is if they turn around and they go, all right, well, the Steam machine was going to cost 900 quid, but because of what's going on, it's now going to cost 1,200 quid. They then start selling it at that, and then RAM prices plummet back to what they used to be. You'll then have to drop the price. Say you then drop it back down to its original. Well, every other fucker who bought one off the bat is going to sit there and go, hold on. Which is exactly what I did when I bought the Steam Deck, and then they put it on fucking sale. I bought it from Steam, and then they put it on sale, and I messaged them and said, well, I've just bought this, and now you put it on sale. Can I have the fucking difference? And they told me to fuck off.
Doesn't sound like Steam. They're getting sued, aren't they?
Are they?
They got a lawsuit against them for, would you believe it, unfair prices.
What?
Yeah. Absolutely outrageous.
What?
They've got the fairest prices in the market, mate. They're the best. They're the benchmark.
Against Valve. Yeah, here we go. No, I don't want to sign into that. Valve Corporation will face a £656 million lawsuit in the UK over alleged unfair prices on its global online store, following a tribunal ruling that the case could continue. The gaming giant is being accused of abusing its market dominance by imposing restrictive terms on the game publishers and locking players into using Steam, the world's largest distribution platform for PC gaming. The legal action was brought by digital rights campaigner Vicky Shotbolt in 2024 on behalf of up to 14 million Steam users across the UK who could be in line for compensation if she wins. What? The lawsuit alleges Valve forces game publishers to sign up to conditions which prevents them from selling their titles earlier or for less on rival platforms. So like GOG and Origin.
Rivals. Not really.
Not really. It's not really, is it? Sainsbury's rivals is Londis. Like, it's not.
Yeah.
It claims that as Valve requires users to buy all additional content through Steam, if they've bought the initial game through the platform, it is essentially locking in users to continue making purchases there. Well, yeah, because it's a launcher. It's their launcher.
They're every single person I've seen comment on this has basically just said, well, Steam will not lose this.
No.
Because Steam is probably the only company that I can think of, especially in the gaming industry, where people that use it are actually like, no, they're good. Like, everyone else will moan about Sony and fucking Microsoft and that, but everyone's like, no, Steam's good. Steam does good prices, fucking great sales, never really have any issues with it. Fantastic customer service, apart from your thing, but, you know, whatever.
Yeah, but that's just fucking greedy for me.
Fucking, you know, sending out free chargers and replacing Steam Decks for free and all sorts of shit. Like, Steam are the best. Like,
but it obviously little research has been done, but is it not the same circumstance with other launchers that if you buy a game on another launcher that you can't fucking buy DLC? You wouldn't be able to go on to, say, GOG, buy Elder Scrolls. Well, Elder Scrolls Online is different because it's a fucking account base. But let's say Borderlands 4 on GOG and then buy DLC for it on Steam and then download it on GOG. Mm-hmm. You wouldn't be able to do that, I assume.
No, of course you can't.
So it's the same. So what, the people that are whinging are the same people that...
Just
what?
Pick the platform you want to play on and play it on there.
How far do you go? I've bought this PS5 game, but I can't play it on my Xbox One. Mm-hmm. Or my Xbox X.
I'm locked into the Sony ecosystem. Damn it.
Well, yeah, don't get me wrong. In some instances, like with Elden Ring, for example, I have a shitload of stuff on the PlayStation version. I have a shitload of stuff on the PC version. It would be lovely if I could just merge the two and then either pick whether I play it on PlayStation or I play it on PC. That would be great. But I understand it at the same time because they're not the same server. But I don't... How many people are pissed off with having to play games through Steam?
Mate, the amount of games I've bought twice... Because I've got it on PlayStation, but I think, oh, this is great for Steam Deck. Do you know what I mean? I bought Divinity 2 again on Steam Deck. Not that I need it, but because it came in a bundle with Divinity 1, it was only a couple of quid more. I was like, fuck it, I'm going to play Divinity 1 on Steam Deck, so I'll buy the bundle because I might want to play Div 2 again and I'll play it on the Steam Deck.
Yeah.
So, fucking hell, man. People need to get a grip.
According to VG Insights, over 19,000 games were released on the platform in 2025 alone, generating a revenue of £8.6 billion. The company has also branched out into creating its own hardware, such as the Steam Deck in 2022, a portable handheld gaming computer, blah, 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 blah. Valve recently announced it was also releasing a new console rival to Nintendo, Xbox, and PlayStation in the Steam machine, designed to allow gamers to play PC games on their TV. I don't really know what the purpose of that lawsuit is. This has enabled Steam to charge an excessive commission of up to 30%, making UK consumers pay too much for purchasing PC games and add-on content. What? Have you seen the Sony store? Well, actually, no, scratch that. Have you seen the Nintendo store?
Oh, that's the worst.
That is the worst. And there's no fucking depreciation on that store whatsoever. It's shit. How are you going to sit there and say excessive commission of up to 30%? What? Steam's always the place I go to where it's the cheapest.
Exactly. I get excited for Steam sales. I go on Steam on my phone, look through it and be like, I'm probably never going to play any of these, but they're like 68p.
Yeah.
So I'm going to buy like 20 quid's worth of games. Jem got me fucking vouchers for Christmas, like 60 quid worth of Steam vouchers. I got 18 games for 60 quid. Mm-hmm. 18 games.
I don't understand where. Here we go. What could happen if they lose? Valve suspends service in the UK. Prices go up if they lose their 30% cut. They should turn the tap off all their sales. Valve lost, eat the cost, and keep on trucking. And then someone said, I dare any other company to just make a comprehensive game launcher, take a 5 to 10% cut, and try to compete. As a consumer, I want that, but no one is. I think Valve has a solid case and likely will win. And as a Brit, I'm a tad embarrassed it's coming from us, especially at a time where so many people I've spoken to are leaving PlayStation and Xbox behind for PC gaming due to the silliness of those companies.
Well, my biggest fear, and so I got it from a comment, was people saying, well, the easiest thing, if they wanted to shut it all down, would just be like, well, Steam's not available in the UK.
Yeah, that's what the first one said. Valve suspends service in the UK.
Yeah, cheers.
But at the same time, from what I just read in that previous article, they make close to £9 billion a year, or last year, from just us alone.
Nerds.
Which is a fucking shitload of money.
We're such a small island. What a bunch of losers.
And we spent billions on this service that we hate so much.
Oh, fuck the government. We've got no food or heating. But we've got games.
Who's ringing me? Why is he... Look, Jamie, I know. Hey, no, this is my time. No, look, I know you're about. You're about.
Don't let him know I'm here. See what he says.
He's going to interrupt my podcast.
Don't let him know I'm here.
I'm going to have to pause it again. This fucking. I'm going to make him pay for the Patreon because of this. This is the last time. That is the last time that I'm pausing this podcast. It ain't happening again. And I already know that we're going to have to wrap it up eventually, before Steph comes home and the dogs go fucking mental because she's probably on her way home. I'm not part of that group of people in the UK that are complaining about fucking Steam.
Good.
And I don't really buy a whole lot for Steam.
I do.
So, but that's fucking it.
I'm a Steam whore. Oh, that reminds me.
Go on.
There's a game coming out.
Crimson Desert?
Oh, no, not that. Fucking robot shit. Pissed me off. Ruined it for me, that did. And then it looks so good. And then they're like, by the way, here's some cyborgs. It's ridiculous.
I don't understand what you find ridiculous about it.
Because it doesn't make any sense. I need to be immersed. I'm not immersed in that if I'm like doing that and then all of a sudden I'm in some fucking submarine. This is ridiculous. There's a game coming out on Tuesday called Mewgenics.
Mewgenics?
Yeah. MEWGENICS.
Mewgenics.
I've been very excited for this for very long. It's basically...
It looks like Cult of the Lamb.
Yeah, no, but it ain't. So it's like... it's like The Binding of Isaac, which I've had thousands and thousands and thousands of hours in over PlayStation, PC, Steam, my proudest platinum.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically their next game.
Mewgenics is a roguelike meowsterpiece. Only Edmund and Tyler are capable of taking a concept of offensive as watching cats bang and turning it into a polished, deep and endlessly replayable indie game hit. While the game's striking Flash-era visual style might be a bit grating to a younger audience, those alive for the internet's golden era will appreciate the nostalgia in this game's presentation. So it sounds like it's hitting its demographic perfectly if you're fucking interested.
Old cunts.
So if you can stomach the rotten humour throughout Mewgenics, prepare to feast on a feline smorgasbord that will leave you feeling bloated and satisfied for months to come.
Yeah, so it's like a turn-based. It's like Baldur's Gate, but with cats.
But with cats fucking.
Yeah, that's the only problem, is I don't like cats.
Yeah.
But then, I suppose it don't really matter.
Well, yeah, you're playing a game. You're not fucking owning the cat, are you?
Yeah. But it's cool, because you get cats and then they can shag, and then they get, like, baby cats, and then they get, like, different perks, and then you can send them out to battle, and it's a cool-looking game.
So, like Pokemon.
Basically,
but with cats.
Yeah, basically, it doesn't matter what it is. It's the man that made Binding of Isaac, so it doesn't fucking matter. So yeah, there's a lot of people excited for that, including me.
I'm seeing that people don't have high expectations for Crimson Desert.
Yeah, well, it's because it looks too good to be true, doesn't it?
I just can't shake my gut feeling on this one. Hopefully I'm wrong, but I just think I'll be disappointed.
Mm-hmm.
Crimson Desert promises the world, but how much will it deliver?
Yeah, that's what worries me.
Mm.
But I think Resident Evil Requiem's out soon as well, isn't it? I keep seeing shit for that. That looks pretty fucking good, but I'm scared.
I know. Maybe we should force ourselves eventually to. Oh, that's a thing.
Well, I've played a lot of scary games, man. I've played Resident Evil 7, I've played Resident Evil 6, I've played Resident Evil 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Manus has sent me a list of games that he's aiming to get finished.
Who is?
Mark started and finished this year.
Bald.
He is bald.
I'm also bald.
Assassin's Creed Shadows.
Shit.
Resident Evil 3. Resident Evil 4.
Sick.
Metro Exodus.
Good.
Black Myth Wukong.
Amazing.
Which he's near the end, but for some reason hasn't finished it.
Game.
Little Nightmares 2, which is sick.
Not played.
Really, he should put... I mean, he needs to play the first Little Nightmares and then Little Nightmares 2. And then, to be fair, Mark, because you're listening, Little Nightmares 3 came out a couple of months ago, and that is more co-op than single player. So it's better to play with someone. So could probably play that with Taylor. I'd quite like to play it with Steph, to be fair. Rise of the Tomb Raider, Shadow of the Tomb Raider, Bioshock 2, Dead Space, Horizon Zero Dawn, and Undisputed.
What's Undisputed?
A boxing game that was one of the free games from PlayStation. But he's into boxing, isn't he? So
There's a nice mixture in
that
there.
is a nice mixture. I'm not so sure on the Assassin's Creed Shadows. There's not one that I would like to jump into, you know what I mean? I don't really fancy that one. Same as I tried Metro Exodus. Boy, I tried. I just can't.
It's another one, man. As
I'm
you
really
get older,
sorry.
You have to be in the mood for
I know.
games, and I'm not. I'm only in the mood for games when I'm in the mood for
I
them.
think that's what it was. It's so if I were to try and finish Bloodborne, I couldn't finish this podcast and then just go switch it on because I'm in the mood for gaming. I feel like you have to be. I have to want to hate myself to play games like that, and I feel like the setting of Metro Exodus is the same.
It's miserable, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like I need to want to be miserable for entertainment purposes rather than actually be miserable. So I think maybe that's just where I've gone wrong. I'm hoping that something like Metro is the same shit that I had with Days Gone, where I've tried and I don't like it, and then eventually it clicks and I'm like, this is the best fucking thing ever. Now I see what everyone's on about.
To be fair, I only got to the second biome on Metro Exodus and then I give up because it was brutally fucking dark and just it was a grind, wasn't it? And I'm just like, once again, it's one of them. I'm just not in the mood for it.
Yeah.
Ironically though, and interestingly enough, that was a weird experience because for some reason I got Metro Exodus and it just let me randomly download the season pass.
Fair enough.
For free. And I remember it being a bug. And everyone was like, I got a season pass. And they was like, yeah, whoopsie, that was a mistake.
Yeah.
Those that have got it can keep it. But was that sweet? So, Coolio.
Never finished it. You alright?
Got itchy nose, man.
Sound like a fucking drug addict. Haven't seen the Steam Deck in the office.
No, and you won't.
No,
because it's precious.
it's portability. Well, it's not going to get battered in there.
Well, I don't know. Well, maybe not. But
It's portability into.
when am I going to play it? I don't take breaks.
Yeah, no. To be fair, yeah, no, I agree.
So it's
Plus, I feel like that would be taking the piss.
Yeah.
Even though you're on a break, there's something about pulling out a Steam Deck and go, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Yeah, well, it shouldn't be though, should there? Like I've read a couple of times, but for like 5 minutes, I'm like, no one else is reading.
I read it. When I was up there the other last week, I started reading my book, and everyone around me took the piss. They were like, "You fucking reading?" I went, "Yeah," and they were like, "What?" I was like, "I'm on my break. I'm having a read," and they were like, "That's so gay." I'm fucking
Love
reading,
reading, man.
Well, I'm reading a book.
Reading's goated.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it, man. I'm into it. Any other sort of gaming? I'm trying to think of anything that we've missed because obviously it's been a week or two since you was last on the pod. Me and Steph are still cracking on through Uncharted. She's playing Palea a lot at the moment and actually downloaded it on the Steam Deck now.
What the fuck's Palea?
It's how do I describe Palea? It's free to play, sort of like a survival-esque.
No, it's one of them. Look, I can see it already. I know exactly what game it is from that picture.
I already know exactly what you're going to say, but it's not what the picture makes it look like. You're going to say that's like Zelda.
No, I'm going to say it's like Genshin Impact.
Genshin Impact. It's not.
Oh.
It's not at all.
Right.
There's actually like basically no combat in it other than hunting.
Boring.
so it's not. I mean, it's not my cup of tea, but it's a very, very, very popular game. I mean, it's free, and she's playing that a lot. So
it's a cozy game.
Yeah, she actually said she was like, play Uncharted without me if you want to get through it. And I said no. This is a trial that we must get through together because I want us both to experience the story. And yeah, the first one was fucking great. Second one's very much the same. I don't think I ever played the third one.
What?
I know. So I'm excited to get through to that. And then
which one's the one we climbed up the train?
That's the second one.
That's sick.
It's Uncharted 2, yeah. Yeah, it's cool. That which is exactly what I remember. So like I knew that I'd never played Uncharted 1. And I didn't know any of it. But Uncharted 2 I did play. And yeah, there's a lot of stuff, even though it was so long ago when I played it, where I'm like, oh shit, yeah, I know this happens, and I know fucking, and yeah, I remembered the train was the main thing that stuck with me, because I think at that time when it first come out and you start playing it, you know, when you have that sort of like where you think everything looks mega crisp and perfect, and this game feels amazing, where in like by today's standards, yeah, it feels a bit janky. Like some of the climbing can be a bit fucking annoying and blah blah blah. And yeah, it's just a fun game. Plus, they're only like 10 hours long.
Yes,
So
that
I'm
does
all
help.
over it. Yeah, fuck it, we're done.
Ah, sweet.
It's Patreon time. See you later. Uru.
All right.